Oye, Juan.
This is Resolver, Danny. Depleted uranium. Soviets left these sexy byproducts of nuclear enrichment behind in the 80s. Yankees use it for tank armor and bullets. Crazy assholes.
Sounds dangerous.
You'll be a fucking superhero, Danny.
Lita and I used to sneak these into the orphanage.
Essential reading while waiting to fuck up convoys in the mud. A guerrilla must be a sponge for inspiration.
Okay, what the hell is this?
This is a Supremo.
Looks like a rocket launcher.
See, she does that too. One more thing. I want you to meet Tostador. The two go together like fire and fury.
I like how you resolver, Juan.
So do I.
Guapo!
Vive libertad!
Supremos are like a good lover. Or a great sandwich.
Are you just hungry, Juan?
Yes, but I'm talking about layers, Danny. Head to the workbench and I'll show you. Supremos aren't just simple tools. Let's take a look at that Supremo. The special ingredient that makes this Pick a gadget, Danny. This is a safe spec. Excellent. Now go talk to Clara. Time to give that Supremo a workout. Now go talk to Clara. Time to put that Supremo to use, guerrilla.
That thing who you're fighting for you? Be careful around.
Good, you're here. I don't need to hit that slave camp hard. Suerte.
Yeah, but do you? What do I look like, a fucking Rihanna freak?
Hola, guerrilla. Time for a test drive of that Supremo. Now, if things get too heavy with the soldados, just pull the trigger. But one tiny thing you should know. The Supremos are in an experimental phase. They need time to breathe after you use them. You know, so they don't overload and kill you.
Could have told me before I strapped one to my back.
Just let that Supremo feed off the blood of your enemies.
What?
You'll get it, Danny. You'll get it.
Didn't think you'd show. Listen, I'm not going to bullshit you. I wanted to do this alone, but Clara gave me an order.
I can handle myself.
Don't give a shit. So could Lita. She should be here right now, but instead I get you.
And I'm supposed to be in Miami, but instead my two best friends are dead, and I'm stuck here with you. So, truce?
Enough talk. Step 1, we hit the tobacco. Step 2, we destroy their poison supply. Step 3, we get the fuck out of there, and Castillo gets a nice pretty message from Libertad.
Got it.
Take this gear. It'll protect you from fire, and more importantly, Castillo's fucking poison.
Coño.
What are you waiting for? Get that gear on. Can't fight if you're dead. Put the... gear on. Using the right protective gear in the right situation will keep you alive.
Yeah, right tool for the right job. Been hearing that a lot lately. Listen, Julio. Lita was like a sister to me.
She shouldn't have been on that fucking boat. She died because of you, or us.
No. Anton Castillo killed Lita. If I could change anything, it would be me dying on that beach. Lita was could ever be. And if she loved you, well, that just says a lot about who you are.
Enough. Look, if you and I are going to do this, you need to know about the poison.
You mean that shit they spray on the leaves?
Its real name is PG-240, but we call it the poison because it fucks up your system. Try not to breathe it or get it on your skin. It can make you go fucking crazy or sick, like deep down sick. And if that doesn't get you, the cancer that grows inside you will.
Coño.
So you're military. Marksman? Close assault? What's your thing?
I'm good with guns. We get along.
We'll start thinking. That gear I gave you is good for fire and poison, but guerrillas need gear that fits their style, no matter the situation, or they get themselves killed. This is a good place to scout it.
Right behind you.
Let's see what we're up against. Up here, dale. See the Viviro tobacco and the yellow poison tanks?
See.
Punch holes in the tanks to let the poison out into the air. Fun fact, poison and fire make a hell of a mix. Big boom. Same idea with the fumigators. They're hard to kill, but they can't take the heat. You've got a flamethrower. You've got that Supremo. Time to fuck up all this Viviro bullshit. You know, Lita and I had a ritual. Psych us up before battle. A song.
Hit me.
El movimiento de libertad. Oh, bella ciao, bella ciao. Bella ciao, ciao, ciao.
For Lita.
For Lita. Let's make some chaos, Danny.
Fumigator.
See the Viviro tobacco and the yellow poison tanks?
See.
Punch holes in the tanks to let the poison out into the air. Fun fact, poison and fire make a hell of a mix. Big boom. Same idea with the fumigators. They're hard to kill, but they can't take the heat. You've got a flamethrower. You've got that Supremo. Time to fuck up all this Viviro bullshit. You know, Lita and I had a ritual. Psych us up before battle. A song.
Hit me.
El movimiento de libertad. Oh, bella ciao, bella ciao. Bella ciao, ciao, ciao.
Order and loyalty. Every Yara must act. Residents of Santuario High.
They want every little you to look the same.
or
They
anything
will
like
feed you to the
that,
dogs.
inform the first military authorities or your local protectorate. The sooner you visit the base, knowing we are all on the same road to paradise.
Peace.
We will have food tonight.
I don't know how you can be so optimistic.
Trust in God. He's the only.
Go! Get away from here! Run before you get hurt!
Get there.
Obeying final instructions.
Bingo!
Sup.
¿Qué es eso?
We'll burn this fucking place to the ground.
Encadenado, vela, chao, 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 la tierra mía, me la han robado, ya han incendiado mi país. Abran sus ojos, hay un tirano. Oh, vela, chao, 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 ese tirano, desde su torre, nuestras cadenas ha de ver. El movimiento de libertad. Oh, vela, chao, 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 es para todos. Es un gran fuego que nuestra isla salvará. Juntos peleamos, solo morimos.
Get as far away from here as you can!
Chao, 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 quememos todo hasta ceniza y volveremos a empezar. Le, 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 podrán golpearme, ametrallarme. Oh, vela, chao, 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 con mi sonrisa ensangrentada, nuestra lucha continuará. Si me muero, lo haré riendo. Oh, vela, chao,
I could swear I hear music!
vela, chao, 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 y si mi cuerpo arde las llamas, serán llamas de libertad. he despertado en cada...
¡Destroylo!
Vela, chao, vela, chao, vela, chao, 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 la tierra mía me la han robado y han incendiado mi país. Ahora en sus ojos hay un tirano. Oh, vela, chao, 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 es el tirano.
Getting there! Juan, the Supremo is fucking perfecto!
See? And don't forget, if she needs a recharge, the Supremo loves it when you kill more soldados. She's fun like that.
On my way.
I will be your leader until the storm has passed. Until the Libertad arenas have been smashed. Until Clara Garcia has been swept away and we have sailed together into paradise.
Burning shit with a flamethrower. Felt familiar.
Shit. You really can hold your own.
I don't want to say I told you so, but...
Look, we should move. That was a hell of a light show, and they're going to see the smoke.
We work well together.
See, listen, if you are good with Lita, you're good with me. Gracias, Danny. Meet you back at camp.
Clara, I hope you can see the smoke from where you are.
You struck a blow against Castillo today. I hope Julio wasn't too rough on you.
He's hurting, but okay. I think Lita would be smiling right now.
Danny, there's someone I want you to meet. His name is Benito. He's a local fisherman, which means boats for Libertad. He lives on the east side of Casas Cove.
Always got time to make new friends.
You're building bridges for me, Danny. It's your gift. We need Benito. Talk to him.
A special announcement from El Presidente Anton Castillo.
Yara has always been called the crown jewel of the Caribbean. Our people have said this proudly for generations. But remember, this is all the colonizers see.
So very Yara. Our scientists did
From the conquistadors to the Yankees to the Soviets, the colonizers have taken and manipulated our island, whether pillaging our resources or even possessing us as slaves. And now that we possess our miracle, our viviro, they covet the jewel once more. But this time,
Suerte mía.
Danny, the only thing better than a guerrilla is a guerrilla with a nice ride.
You want me to steal one? Been doing that since I was a kid.
You're in the big leagues now. You need a car? Just call for one. I'll have a friend bring it right to you.
Gracias. But you don't have any friends, Juan.
Just shut up and call for a car, Danny.
Is that a problem?
Just be careful. The soldiers there are better equipped and better trained. Find some high ground and scout out the enemy.
Got it, Yara. No surprises.
A guerrilla only gets surprised once, Danny. Suerte.
Going to pay his friend Rosario a little visit.
Just be careful. She's not gonna be alone. Do some scouting before you pull the trigger. Remember, rule number 9. Right tool for the right job.
Rule number 10. Shut the fuck up.
You're an adult and can make your own decisions. Spread your wings and fly, little bird.
Comandante isn't here. Rosario's not here. She has to be at the other side. Rosario. That takes care of Rosario. Adios, asshole. I think my Supremo can kill that tank. Or maybe I can steal it. Benito, you won't be seeing Rosario anymore.
You're saltier than you look, Danny. Libertad's turning things around, but the job's not done. Head to that fuel station and finish it.
place as a stash room.
Guerrilla, there's soldados on the road heading to your position. Danny, where are you?
Heading to the fuel depot. Benito wants me to take it back from the army.
It's an FMD base now. Danny, the army has bases all over Yara. Remember, Freedom? We need to break their grip on the island.
I'll do what I can, Clara. Clara, I'm at the depot.
Libertad needs that fuel. So taking that depot isn't just about dealing with the army. It also means securing that gasoline. You've got to do this smart, Danny. Find some high ground and use your phone to scout out cameras and alarms.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, Benito. Rosario is dead, and the fuel is flowing again.
Sí, carajo. I admit I got my doubts about Clara, but I never doubted you, mija.
I know a thing or two about looking out for your own.
Tell Clara I'm heading to her camp. She's got our boats and our support. Gracias, Danny.
Clara! Benito's back on your side. He's on his way to you right now.
Shit, Danny, gracias. Now get your ass back to camp. It's time to get off this island.
Just remember our deal. I paid my rent and then some. One of those boats has me sailing to Miami.
I keep my word, Danny. How about we change history first?
I bet this place has a stash room. Por favor, don't hurt me.
Gracias, my friend. They're not going to abandon us, right?